Oh, joyous day, joyous day. I see you're awake on this joyous day. Once again, hello to you, hello to me with your pretty eyes. Hello, hello, we meet again from your slumber, here again. I know you've been asleep for long, but do not worry, for this shall not be prolonged. I've missed you so tremendously, you have no idea. I finally have some time for you today. I was thinking to myself, trying to make everything so rhymey, so I want to make it special. I've gotten to see you again. Hi, my sleepyhead. Hello, my sleepyhead. Hello, you. You thought you can get away from me, huh? You tried to escape. Oh, you did try. Oh, you tried. You tried. But you failed. Unfortunately for you, there's not much you can do. I know you wanted freedom, but all you get is chains with me here today. I guess I'm in such a rhymy mood today, aren't I? Huh? You know, that makes me sad a little bit, thinking about the fact that, well, I wanted this to be special. You know how upset I was when I came back and you weren't where I left you? It's a bit of a learning experience for me, though, I have to admit. It truly is. Today is the day that I learned from that experience. So sad it is that you got away. I'm willing to give you another chance. You've been my favorite so far out of everyone I've talked to. None have survived as long as you have, also because they've also tried to escape. I never really gave them second chances. I wasn't too particularly fond of them, unlike you. Because I could tell you this much, I'm so fond of you. God, my love for you is so much, so immense. You know, I'm glad that I put a tracker in some of your stuff. Do you think I wouldn't realize you might head back to your place? You probably thought, well, I should probably head to the police first. I should get some help, but how are you going to? You don't have any of your stuff. You can maybe ask a stranger for help, plead, oh please stranger, oh please save me. I've been locked up. I've been put here in chains. But, well, you probably thought, oh, they're gonna see me as a crazy person. So you thought it was the best choice just to head back home, see what you can get, go from there, maybe a neighbor. But lucky for you, I found you halfway. Oh, joyous day, I say. I'm so happy I found you. I'm so happy. Because if not, our fun would have been ruined, and if not, it would have been absolutely ruined. And it makes me sad to think about that, it truly does, because I just want to love you. That's all I want. That's all I want. I just want to be able to love you, but it feels like you don't want to love me back at all, or in the least. That's because that's all I want. That's truly all I want. I just want to be able to love you immensely, smother you with my love. I know it can be oppressive at times, but I promise that it isn't too much, I swear. As much it might seem like it at times. But just think about that for me, okay? I promise that I'll do a good job to take care of you. I really will. I know it might not seem like that, but you also broken my trust again. I didn't even have any trust in the first place. And now you've broken it. You escaped. You tried to leave me. You know, most people who try that usually, well, let's just say they're not here anymore. It's funny because usually I'm the type of person to set a trap. I like these little mind games of mine. The psychologicalness of everything. You know, psychological warfare is one of the most potent things one can have. For the other ones, I would set a test. I would purposely make it seem so they can leave. Maybe the chains aren't as strong as I make them out to be. They realize that they break, they shatter. They grasp at that freedom. They're like, I can finally leave. I can escape. So they rush towards the door and realize the door is locked. They run towards the window but realize its door is high. So how can they leave? Well, it must be the door. I must break it down. So they do that. They try. Maybe they get through only to realize there's another door to another room. That one they can't break though. That one I've reinforced. It's more of a test to see if they want to leave. Or maybe they'll wait for me and be good. But of course most have failed. And at some point they have to fall asleep, don't they? Now you might not ask how? There's no cameras in here, but that's what you think. You don't think they've made cameras so small, so easy to see. Now I might tell you where, but I'm not going to, because you've lost my trust. You tried to leave me, but I can't have that. I really can't. It makes me so upset. It does. It makes me so upset. But I'm too fond of you, which is why I didn't test you. Because I thought to myself, if you tried to escape, then you'd have to be like the rest, and I didn't want to see that. But I was careless. For you got out. Of course, if it was a test, you would have failed. But you failed nonetheless. But I'm too fond of you. You also let your guard down too much. You know, you assume many things. You probably ask how I found you so quickly. Well, there's a lot of things. You know, for one, there's movement sensors in here. So I know when you try to get up, when you try to move around. I purposely left your phone in your apartment. With a tracker, of course. And, well, the rest was easy enough. So I would know exactly where you are. Because think of it like this. If I was in your shoes, what would I do? I'd obviously try to get some help. Most people this day and age don't really memorize their numbers of family members, friends. Why? Because they have it all on their phone, of course. And even then, even if you did, again, you try to go to a stranger, but the world we live in is so manic, so psychopathic at times. Who would lend their phone to a random stranger? Not many, of course. So you got to your apartment. You know where your hidden key was. Obviously, I knew too, because, well, how do you think I got you in the first place? But you were so panicked, so hasty, you didn't think about that. It's almost like someone left your room to be pristine, your phone exactly where it was. You reach for it, you try to dial. I get a notification in mine saying where you are, and now I can track you. You call. Maybe you try calling the police, but the call's not going through. You try to phone your family, it's not going through. Your friends, it's not going through. But by the time you try to realize something else, I'm already here. And it doesn't take a lot. You know, I realize I might not be the strongest, the fastest. That's okay, I don't have to be. All it does is take a couple seconds of, well, maybe I shouldn't give out all my secrets. But it doesn't take long to bring down someone. It takes a couple seconds at most if you know how to do it right. It's truly incredible. And then all you have to be is charismatic. You know, I dress you up very nicely so people wouldn't think of you as anything. And you just smile and wave, ask about their day. What did they have to eat today? And people just act like nothing will happen. Act like you did no wrong and there is no wrong in the first place, but did I do any wrong? I don't think so, because you're mine. You're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine once again, and I won't make that mistake ever again. I won't. And that's what I get for being so hasty myself, but I am human after all, I'm not perfect. So it's always good to have backup plans. Between the motion sensors, your phone. Almost use you like bait. Your phone, of course, not you. You know, think of it like a fish. You put something nice and juicy in front of them, they're gonna bite. And you do that with your phone. Or rather, I did that with your phone. Not that it was too hard to guess where you were going. It wasn't. It truly wasn't. But you did put me through a lot of stress, you know that. Tired me out. God. How to take better care of you to cause this from happening again. You know, do you like TikToks? I've been watching some TikToks and I've been really enjoying it. You know that? I have. Yeah, I've been truly enjoying it, I must say. If we, I don't know, I'm gonna watch a couple. Let's see. No, not that one. Ooh, the Interstellar Experience. Do you like music? Because I like the music of it. Doesn't that sound so nice? With the words, it makes it sound impactful. I could say a wordy speech, a flowery speech. Maybe a bit of a psychopathic speech, and it would blend well, don't you think? Oh, how it would blend so nicely. About, I don't know, how you're the love of my life, that I can't let you leave again. I can't. For both our sakes. Because what if someone else has you? I wouldn't be able to handle that. I wouldn't. And, well, ponder that a bit. Didn't that sound impactful with the music? Oh, I guess that was the end. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a foul mood today because someone tried to get out. I don't want to take it out on you. I know, but you're still scared. And I mentioned the first time you're terrified. You're scared, I understand. I do. I understand. I do. But God, sorry, I said I'd be better. Told myself I'd be better. But maybe, I wasn't as successful as I wanted to be.